I have two very similar wigs here. One is by Raquel Welch. This is Mesmerized. And one is by Ellen Wille. This one is called Mirage. I want to talk about each wig and stay tuned till the end of the video because I'm actually going to be sharing with you guys which one is my favorite. The wig I have on my head right now is Mesmerized by Raquel Welch. And I love this color. It's called Shaded Sand. I really want you guys to take note of the color description and the dimension, so that's why I'm moving up closer to the camera here so you can really have a look at it in natural light. This is a light blonde shaded with medium brown. Let me just say, if you guys are at all familiar with Raquel Welch's Shaded Biscuit color, which is another really popular color, well, Shaded Biscuit is pretty similar to Shaded Sand. What I would say is the major difference is Shaded Biscuit is a little lighter and brighter, and Shaded Sand is a little more, like, it's slightly warmer, but because it still has, you know, some platinum and like so much dimension, I would say that it doesn't make this wig warm. If anything, it's more neutral and has some cooler tones in it. And then the medium brown is slightly warmer, but I wouldn't say that that like suddenly makes this wig a warm wig. Not at all. I mean, if you guys have seen my other videos, you've heard me say this 1,000 times, but I am cool skin toned, leaning neutral. So usually warmer colored wigs don't look that great on me. I usually tend to go for the cooler toned wigs or the cooler neutral. So for Mesmerized, I also want to let you know that I chose this wig to wear to my wedding because I really did like it for a number of reasons. And one of the big reasons is that she's got a mono top, which means you have such a wide parting space. If you can see where my fingers are at, it goes from here to here. So you can take your hands, your fingers, and really, well, she's kind of stuck like this right now because I styled her, but you can like take some water or some heat or heat with your hands, however you want to do it, and flip her part around, and you're really going to get, kind of messed up this side, you're really going to get like a lot of option when it comes to wearing this wig. You don't have to stay, you know, right in the center part. So I really like that. And for my wedding, I wanted the flexibility to kind of do like whatever I wanted to do. I love the length of this style. Oh, by the way, I should also say that Mesmerized does not come with this wave. Like, I put this wave into her actually for my wedding because I wanted to do a couple updos for practice. Like, I actually did my own hair for my wedding, guys. If you want to see those videos, I made 2 videos because I did one like practice round of a style that I maybe wanted to do for my wedding, and then I did another style that I ended up actually wearing for my wedding day. So if you want to check that out, I will put a link up here. Also put it in the description in case you have like an event coming up and you want to like do your hair all fancy. Well, I've got your back and I've created those 2 videos. And Mesmerized ended up looking really good for those. So another reason why I really like this wig is she's long. And the density, I would say, like, is not light. I would say it's more medium. Like, it does feel full when I wear her, but at the same time, she's not super overwhelming to wear. Like, I don't feel, I was gonna say tied down. I don't think that's the right words to use. I don't feel heavy when I wear it. Like, she's very secure on my head. I am wearing a wig grip. So for both of these wigs, I'm going to be comparing. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. I'm not gluing any wig down. I'm not doing anything fancy or extra. It's strictly just side-by-side comparison. The cap size on Mesmerized is considered to be an average, but she is hand tied, and so I find that she fits really snug on my head, guys. Like, I'm technically a petite head circumference, so a lot of average cap sizes, like a lot of other Raquel Welch styles, are kind of too big for me, so I do have to tighten up the back quite a bit. But on this one, I didn't have to tighten it at all, like at all. She fits like a glove. And the reason why I wanted to mention this to you guys is because keep that in mind. You want a wig that fits secure on your head, but you don't want one that's going to be too tight and it's going to give you headaches, because that's going to be a pain to wear for many hours in a day. And honestly, if you're spending money on a wig, you really don't want to be hurting your head. Like, you want to feel comfortable. I can tell you, like, if you have a petite head like I do, I think you would really like Mesmerized, as long as you like the length and you like heat-friendly fibers. That's the other thing. This wig is heat-friendly. So as I was saying earlier on, this is not the style that Mesmerized originally comes in. She actually comes out of the box straight, really beautifully straight. Like, she's got some like voluminous body to her. Like, she kind of like flips out here and then like comes in and like flips out. Hard to describe. If you want to see my unboxing video of her and you want to see what she looks like right out of the box, click this link above. But yeah, so this is a Stephanie made style. So it's not, you know, perfect, but it's perfect for me. Like, I really enjoy it. And another thing about Mesmerized that I really like about the cut of this wig and how it comes are these front pieces. Like, I have found them so handy, especially for updos and putting my hair in a ponytail. Like, it's hot out right now. I just moved to Calgary, Alberta, and it was like 30 degrees Celsius. If you guys are in the States, like, it's different, obviously, Fahrenheit. I don't know what that would be Fahrenheit, I'm sorry, but Celsius, like, that's hot. It's really hot. And so, you know, it's really nice if I want to wear this wig. I know that she's still gonna look super cute if I want to put her up, and I can just like hang these pieces down as I do like any sort of, I could do like a side ponytail, I could do a ponytail that's like more up. She's really cute. I could also braid her. You could do anything. World's your oyster. You could do 2 little piggy tails. You can do anything with her because of the length and because of these cute bangs. Like, I'm obsessed with the bangs. Frames your face really well. And especially because I am swollen right now because I am very pregnant, guys. Like, I don't know. Should I show you my baby belly? I feel like in every video I show you my baby belly. I am nearing the end. Like, I'm giving birth soon. In a couple weeks, maybe less. I don't know. It could be any time. I am nervous. What was my point to that? I'm so swollen right now that my face has like more blood volume, or like I'm very swollen. Okay. I know, like, if you didn't know me like before my pregnancy, like, I probably just looked like a normal human being to you, but I am swollen. My face is swollen. My lips are swollen. Like, my lips are huge. Like, I don't know, I look not like myself. Even like, I don't know, I look so swollen. But I find that with the swollen face, these bangs look really cute, and it kind of like frames my face, and I just feel like more of a cutie. Does that make sense? Okay, moving on. Super comfortable wig. I wore her for many hours during my wedding night, and she was fabulous. I got so many compliments, not only on the style that I created with her, but on her color. She is one of the most natural looking colored wigs that I have for a blonde. So that is absolutely fantastic. No, my camera's gonna die now. Okay, so I had to go and then come back, so hopefully like everything is the same as it was before. But anyways, I am back. The lace front is so seamless. There are no dark knots at all. Take my word for it. They have brought the highlights right up to the front, as you can see, so you have no glimpse of dark wig hairs at all. Synthetic, right? Because with synthetic wigs, they have to bring the highlights up at the front so you get those light knots. Now, you have to like that look. Some people don't like all the highlights up at the front. But if you don't have the highlights up at the front for synthetic, then you're gonna get the dark knots. And to me, like, I like the highlights up at the front, and I also don't want the dark knots. I prefer no dark knots at all. I want the most realistic wig. And this is so great in every way. I don't know how else to express that to you, that I love this wig. Let's switch over to the other one. This wig is Mirage by Ellen Wille. Now the color is fairly similar without those bright highlights right up at the front. So this is them side by side. So there is a bit of a difference in color, of course. They are not the same wigs at all. And then front to front, this is what they look like side by side. Okay. Mirage I have in the color Sandy Blonde Mix, which is a medium honey blonde, light ash blonde, and the lightest reddish brown blend. So in my opinion, this color leans slightly warmer than the shaded sand does, but not by much. Would I call this a warm wig? She has dimension. I see some cooler pieces, some cooler highlights in here, but for sure, like, it is a warmer wig. I don't think it's so warm that it doesn't look good on me. I still think like it looks good for my cool neutral skin tone. But yeah, she does appear warmer. Now this cap is also hand tied, so really comparable to the Mesmerized. She's also got these shorter face pieces as well, but not as short as Mesmerized. But they're still face framing. And just so you guys know too, this is the way the wig comes. So it does come straight like this out of the box. And if I hadn't have curled Mesmerized, you guys would have noticed like a fairly similar style right out of the box. Now this cap is leaning more petite. On the website where I got this wig from at wigs.com, it does say that this wig cap is petite average. Now I tend to wear petite because I am a petite head circumference, and I can tell you that between the two of these, you get more room or more stretch. This is just, Mesmerized is a bigger cap, slightly, than Mirage is. Mirage fits tighter on my head than Mesmerized does. With Mesmerized, I wore the wig grip underneath, and with Mirage, I am still wearing the same wig grip underneath, guys, but it feels a lot tighter. So with Mirage, I could probably even go without a wig grip and feel totally secure, because right now, like if I was to wear it like this for hours and hours and hours, I might actually get a bit of a headache just because the wig grip gives it a little more of a layer underneath, so that just makes the wig sit a little tighter on my head, a little more snug. So I wouldn't necessarily need to wear wig grip. So keep that in mind. If you're a petite head, Mirage could be really good for you. I can't see this being good for someone with a large head circumference. I don't think it will, like, I think it'll give you a headache. But if you're like petite to average, I think you could wear this one. The lace front on Mirage is pretty good. In comparison to Mesmerized, I think Mesmerized lace front is slightly superior in my opinion because of the knots. So on this one, you do see a couple dark knots. Now it's not bad, but I am just this crazy wig lady who's picky with her knots, and I don't like any knots. Like, I don't want to see any knots on my wigs. But with that being said, there's not a ton of dark knots, so I'm not mad. I still own this wig. I still wear her out. I prefer to wear her the way she's come, which is like this. Now, some people don't care if their wig is showing some knots or not, right? Like, some people don't care at all. It doesn't bother them. And so if you're somebody who doesn't care if your wig has a couple of knots and you're a petite head size and you like this length, I think you'll love this wig. I do. This is also heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So just like Mesmerized, you can curl her, you can straighten her, you can do whatever you want. What's great about these synthetic wigs is you can wash them and they'll just dry back into the style that you had them in. So that is like really, really great. I love that this style is so, I feel like it's such like a Saturday, Sunday style. Like, what does that even mean, Stephanie? Just, I feel like I can be casual in this and just look really good. And I feel comfortable in it. I do think it's really natural looking. I don't think there's anything about it that screams, oh, hey, this is a wig. Like, you know, I'm coming pretty close to the camera here, and I don't think anybody, like, looking at me if we were in person, I don't think you would look at me and be like, you're wearing a wig, unless you knew, right? I don't think the average person could tell on either one of these. I think either one of these, nobody's gonna know you're wearing a wig. But again, the knots are slightly annoying on this one because you can see some black dots. So food for thought. On the inside of this cap, I want to show you both of them. You also have the mono top. So just like Mesmerized, you have this whole parting space. That means this whole section, you can move your part and she's gonna look really, really good, right? So the world's your oyster. You can part her wherever you want to part her. She's super easy to put on, take off. They both have the velvet ear tabs, so they're glueless. They both have the adjustable nape of the neck, which is right back here if you need to adjust it. It has it on both sides. You can make it tighter, you can make it slightly looser, and both of these wigs have all of the features that you would need. And just so you guys can see like what a hand-tied looks like, or partially hand-tied. They're both partially hand-tied. It looks like this. It just makes the cap super comfortable when you're wearing it. Both of them look this way. They are so similar that I wanted to do this video because I get asked this all the time. Which wig should somebody get? So this is me giving you my opinion. I personally feel if it was my choice and I could only buy one wig out of the two, I would purchase Mesmerized, personally. Now, let's compare the price. Mirage, right now, this could change with time, right? But right now, as I'm looking at it on the site, it is selling for $662.99 US. Now, Mesmerized right now is on sale for, this is actually blowing my mind, really, is on sale for $488.99 US. So you're actually spending less money for Mesmerized than you are for Mirage right now. Like, this could change. If you're watching this like way late, go to wigs.com site, check it out for yourself, see the comparison in price. But if you're saving, a couple $100 to get one wig, I personally feel like I like Mesmerized a little more because of the knots. Like the knots, the fact that you can't see the knots at all on Mesmerized just makes this lace front, in my opinion, more superior. And for that reason, guys, I would personally choose Mesmerized. Mesmerized in the color Shaded Sand is the winner of this wig battle side-by-side comparison. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am doing a new series coming up really soon dedicated to you guys where I just answer your questions. So if you have any questions that you want me to do a video on regarding wigs or just anything that I've talked about previously on my channel, please put it down in the comment section and I will do a video on it. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. I always have fun filming these things and I love having you guys here, of course. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video at all. Gets the word out about wigs. I love for people to know that if they have hair loss problems like I do, there are options out there for them and there are beautiful wigs to choose from online. You don't have to be in a big city where you have to go into a store and choose a wig from a store. There's so many beautiful wigs online. And guys, if you like Mesmerized or Mirage and you want to check them out on the website, they come in so many beautiful different colors. And if you want to get something for yourself, I do have a discount code. It's STEPH25 and that'll get you some money off at wigs.com. Thank you so much for being here and I will see you next time.